Hello guys, welcome to a new market outlook from me, where I discuss my favorite pairs for next week, which I analyzed fundamentally and technically. So I just choose the pairs I like fundamentally, and then I look if technically something lines up for me. So yeah, that are the already chosen one, just a few, the best one for me, and yeah, let's get started. First, I want to discuss EuroCAD. Here you can see we are in a bullish uptrend with this high, this low, this high, this low, this high. So we here broke structure and now got a pullback into this area here. And that looks for me personally very nice for long trades. The only concern I have is that we have here equal highs and lows, which can get taken out like this and a tap into this demand zone that could be. And yes, indeed, this order flow is still bearish with the supply in control, but fundamentally for me, the pair is very bullish. So I would take a shot from here and try. And if the market goes lower into this area of demand, I will again take a long trade. On a 4-hour time frame, you can see that we are also 4-hourly bullish with this market structure over here, like this. Here we got a pullback, taking out these liquidity lows. And now here we have a little consolidation, but the important thing is now we got here the breakdown and here we got the break up. So this demand is now in control. So what I want to see now is that we get a pullback into this demand zone and then a 1-hour fractal confirmation to go long, or we maybe get a very little pullback and then a second 4-hour fractal break up, and then I will also go for long trades. So this is my plan for EuroCAD for next week. Let's go to the next one, to the Aussie New Zealand dollar. You can see that we pretty much had very big pullbacks on some pairs because US President Donald Trump announced a 100% tariff on China, but now it seems that he will talk to the president of China and it will not be that worse like it get priced in. So I think that fundamentally the moves will get reversed, and it can be that it go further down because Aussie is very much affected by such news. But it can of course be that this analyst is completely wrong and we go much deeper because the market is still in fear and has a bigger impact than I think. But I think that it isn't that bad and that the market will react positively again, and that Aussie is fundamentally very strong, and that's why I think that it should have the edge over some currencies. And at this pair, I want to see a pullback into this area of demand here, like this. And then on the 4-hour time frame, I will look at the confirmation for this, for a fractal entry confirmation. Here we have some equal lows, so it can also be that we take out these lows and then maybe we get a confirmation. But I will just look at the market, observe the market, and if I get the confirmation and the long trade, I will take a long trade, and if not, then not. So just observe the market. I'm looking for this. If price goes much deeper, if price goes much deeper, take out this liquidity, and then the confirmation comes, it's also okay for me. I would just look for that and follow my plan. Next one is the Euro Aussie. You can clearly see that we get a very big pullback because of the Aussie weakness. And here we have equal highs, so it's a perfect retracement taking out this liquidity. And now I just look for a little more structure to form to get my entry, because here we have, as you see, the equal highs. Here we still have highs, and here a demand zone. So what I would like to see is now a little structure to form, then a little pullback up, for our structure break up, and then the confirmation to go short. So just wait for a little more structure, because here you can see we are swing bearish with this low, this high. Now we formed this low over here. Now we got a pullback, took out this liquidity, and so just looking for confirmation for more structure now, and then look for short trades. Next one is the Aussie CAD. Nearly the same as Aussie NSD. We had a very big pullback here because of the news, and here we have liquidity taken out. Here we have an open demand zone. Fundamentally, the pair is very bullish in my opinion. So what I now would like to see is a pullback into this demand zone and then for confirmation to go long, or a much deeper pullback, take out some of these lows over here, and then look for long trades. So again, just wait and see, follow my plan, and don't hesitate to take some trades. If I don't catch the trade, it's no problem. There are many other opportunities. So just follow the plan and look what you get and look for what you're looking. And yeah, next is the Aussie US dollar. Fundamentally for me, it's again a bullish pair. You can see here that we also got a deep retracement. Here we have liquidity, which got taken out, and here we have a second liquidity low. So what I would like now to see is a pullback into this area here, take out this liquidity, and then I will look for a long trade, because swing structure wise, we are bullish with this high, this low, this high, this low. So now we got a retracement, took us liquidity. So I just wait for my confirmation, for my 4-hour fractal confirmation. The fractal structure is now over here with this low and this high, so relatively here much higher. So I want also to form some structure like this and then get a break and then look for the retracement. So just wait, see how the market reacts tomorrow, and wait until more structure gets formed, and then look how the market, what the market is showing and what the market is preparing for us. The next one is the GBP AUD. Same play here. We got a big retracement because of the Aussie weakness. We took out all of these highs which I had, which I wanted to get taken out because they're very obvious liquidity, and now we took them out and tapped into this demand zone. So maybe we get a push higher and then more structure and then a short trade, or we just get now more structure and then a short trade. So I will just observe the lower time frames like the 4-hour and the 1-hour, and because maybe here you can see we had a break up and here we had the fractal structure low down. So when we get a break, a pullback, and then another break, I will take also a short trade on the second break, because it's also a good confirmation, especially if the 4-hour fractal structure is too far away. And the last one is the GBP index, so the stocks of Japan. We got a big retracement because of the yen strength, because they have a safe haven status, and the tariff announcement let risk rise, so the wicks rised, and now it's a bit of uncertainty in the market, so people get into safe havens, and that's why we got this pullback. But now we are in a very nice area to look for long trades, because here we have a clear demand zone, here we have liquidity, and here we have another demand zone. So I'm looking here for long trades on the lower time frames, or a pullback into this demand zone, taking out this liquidity and tapping into this demand zone, and then look for confirmation for long trades. So that would be all for today. For next week, what I'm looking at, just set the alerts, waiting that the alerts get hit, and then look at the markets, how the chart develops, and if there are any opportunities. I hope you like this outlook for next week. I see you next week in the market outlooks and the market updates. Have a nice evening and see you soon.